The bell's about to ring. Noah's Ark. That's right. Flat out Noli. The Lincoln Financial Field has that look of a boat and an ark, like Noah's Ark, because that's where one will be left and one will be taken through death, because that's the Kleck way. You can't escape this world except for through death. When you finally receive your inheritance, after you die, you have to live on planet Earth your entire life, you know, this generation, according to the flat out liar. You have to live on this plane, suffer, work for the man, be enslaved, never really have any extra time to do anything or money, or expose this second 9/11, stop the terrorist, but yet we're still going to die and not receive our inheritance while we live at this time. According to the flat out liar over there in Texas, the one that keeps having all these little shooting and incidences over there. That, look, Kleck was the one wearing the black jacket, the black hat. He was wearing the wig. He was wearing the fake beard. Jack Lamb was the guy that I took 2 shots and shoot the work down. That was Jack Lamb. Kleck was thanking Jack Lamb all day long on the 31st, after the event happened at the Texas church where Jack Lamb shot Jonathan Kleck. Jonathan Kleck shot the pretend deacon, and the pretend deacon died, and then his son pretended to be horrified and distraught, but you know, you can just get over it. I mean, if anybody believes these stories and you're still watching my videos, man, you deserve everything that's coming to you. All the warning signs that you've been given, you're not listening to it. I don't even care anymore. Now, I don't truly think that there's too many of you watching this that you don't know that's all fake, because the ones that don't really like that I expose that are the ones from the inside that are working as the Kleckites. I know a few of you that are on my channel as you're thumbing it down at this very moment. That's it. I gave you 3 minutes, 20 seconds, right now, up, down, down, down. I could see the clock tower from here. The William Penn building, I can see it looks like a cross at the top. The tower's lit up. I don't know if you can see it from this view. It's so recognizable, and you can see it from such a far distance away. I wonder what, if there was a person on planet Earth that predicted the first 9/11 before it happened, and then it happened exactly the way he said it would happen, where do you think that person would be right now, 18 years later? I'm not saying someone that predicted it because they were from the inside, or when Kurt Cobain had his 9/11 shirt on, or something like that, that was referring to 9/11. He knew, just like sports stars know, Carson Wentz knows, the Eagles players, they know what's going to happen at the link. You know, 7,000 men are going to be slain. There's going to be a missile that hits it. That's That's what I'm getting at. That's from the information that Click mainly is giving right now. Mainly, it is him. I would have never came up with Philadelphia if it wasn't for Click and Stephen James Deshawn giving me the information that it's just Philadelphia. I don't know why I didn't. Why I mean I do know why I didn't know from before, because I didn't study the history of Philadelphia. I didn't even pay attention to. I couldn't stand social studies in school, because they make you write these long ass essays all the time about boring history that it's all a lie anyway. I was never really interested, so I didn't pay attention. I started paying attention to it when I started to work in Philly. So all of last year, working for this company in Philadelphia, the entire year, I got to know Center City quite well. I get to know where the second 9/11 is coming. There's 3 in a row. They're weighing it out. They're gonna blow this thing up. Even after that shooting in Philadelphia, near the Temple Hospital, like right near here, they were dropping hints, just like they always do with the events beforehand. But there was some other guy, I don't even know who he was, just another mouthpiece for the elite. One at Basa Hall, you're the one that sent a clip or a video or something from the guy that said, and I think you were a little iffy about him, but you sent it to me and asked me what I think of it. And as soon as I heard him say, we're gonna blow this thing up, we're gonna blow this thing, like talking about the screen where you know, enhance it, we're gonna blow this thing out. He said it 3 times. As soon as I heard him say that, within the first minute, I said, nope, Planet Agent. But thanks, because he let me know that there's going to be 3 blow-ups in Philadelphia, along with James over there, who has the world script in his hand, referring to the fact that there's 3 in a row. I started doing my count. I'm like, all right, well, then there's one of them. The shooting just happened on August 14th at the Temple, near Temple University, and then the fire, and then so there's one more. No, I didn't realize at that time they were just events leading up to what's going to happen, because you got the shooting with the cops, 6 officers shot, one of them got a wounded head. He did live. He had 2 sons, 9 and 10. You know, 9 and 11 equals 20. On the back of a $20 bill is the WhiteHouse, second 9/11. The WhiteHouse is over there in between 15th and 17th Street. Philadelphia, the William Penn building, is in between. Well, 15th Street is on the right side of the circle, and then 17th Street, 2 blocks over, 17&JFK. One of the future bombings is a Chase Bank building, 17&JFK in Philadelphia. The other second bombing is, and I'll tell you exactly where it's at. I'm getting my information from Jonathan Vargo Click, Frank X Shalerio, something like that. I'm getting it from him because he's Frank. Quite frankly, he's just going to be Frank. He owns those Bearcats that travel from place to place, they set up shop, and they do live on the scene acts. You know, these are people that in Hollywood, when they have extras, these are those people. The ones in the background, the ones walking by, the ones that are just regular people in the movies. They're the crisis actors. That's why they're bad actors, because they're not really good. And they prefer that they're bad actors and bad readers. They really do, because it makes people furious that watches them, that you don't believe this crap. on the back of a $100 bill. It's showing you the bombing at a football game. Because it's showing you a bombing at a football game, because there's smoke rising up from the football, because it's a $100 bill, it's 100% no line, because at 1400 and Broad Street, Cherry Lane, there's an airplane in an alley, as Kleck refers to his alley that he was saved at when Michael came down and told him to go get a drink of water or something. And light and water came upon him, and he was holier than thou at that moment. There's the number 001, which is backwards for 100% no line on that airplane. Because Jonathan Kleck even confirmed it yesterday, or 31st, when he hopped on. When he's going to ring that bell, who knows? I mean, what could happen? Who knows? Hell, I mean, who knows what can happen? Hell, I don't know. Hell can happen. Who knows if I ring the bell? You know, that little thing I was talking about, the $100 bill? Who knows? I still don't know what he was talking about, the $100 bill, with what he was acting like was on it. But I'm telling you, what he's really saying is the $100 bill showing you the bombing, future bombing. He told you. He told you. Future bombings. I'm the guy that told you about the previous bombings that I did as the Unabomber before 9/11, during the Oklahoma City and all that stuff. And then I'm also going to tell you the future bombings is printed on U.S. currency. You know, the currency that I drew. I got the patent for it. Man, when I was 33 years old, they gave me, back in 1996, they gave me the go-ahead to be that guy at 33. Right, Kleck? You're 57 right now, right? Because it's at a football game, and because people kept saying click the link below, and then I'm putting that together like click the link, the Lincoln Financial Field below, blown up. Click the link below. Jersey shooting lady said whence instead of when. She purposely said whence. This was before, I think the Eagles were like 6 and 7 at the time. Yeah, how are you supposed to predict that the Eagles are going to make the playoffs, and then there's going to be a bombing at a playoff game? That's the best part about knowing what their script is. How they do it is, it's like impossible. You can't predict that because, number one, they got a horrible record. And number two, they have to get into the playoffs first. And number three, how are you going to predict that they're playing the Seattle Seahawks before they even I mean, the Seahawks could have won. They would have had a different seed. They would have played a different team. And how would you know that it would be on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, the wild card game? Why? How could you possibly know that it would be a 4 o'clock game instead of a 1 o'clock game? How would you possibly know that they'd be playing at the link one more time? When you think of all those things, it's impossible. Man, so many things have to line up for that to be true. I mean, you really gotta play. Like, come on, Robin, please. A bombing at the link on a playoff game, saying that before they even make the playoffs. There's no guarantee that they're going to make the playoffs. There's no guarantee that they're going to play Seattle. There's no guarantee they're going to play at the link on a Sunday. And then the following Monday, there's no guarantee that Jonathan Kleck's going to get up and shoot a burning hot projectile from 17th and JFK on top of the Building 8 Penn Center, Chase Bank, to shoot his burning hot projectile and attach a magnetic ka-tink dove bomb on the eye of the dragon. You know, the left eye. The left eye. Kleck got his left eye. A chunk of metal hit his left eye, which is telling you that's the missile image that's coming with a bomb attached to it. Football game. One future bombing at the link. If not, it's at the Hard Rock on Super Bowl 54, Studio 54, on 2/2/2020. 2/2/2/2/2. $50 bill. 17th and JFK. Building Chase Bank, Penn Center 8. Building 8. Tony Yates is right there. The firefighter was standing there at that corner 8, showing you across the Jersey shooting, the Comcast building that they have over in Jersey, and then 17th and JFK catty corner in Philadelphia, the JFK building. And then right down the street, they're showing you the image, the building that has the exact landmark as the Masonic Temple right there at Broad Street and JFK, showing you that little building there. All the landmarks. $50 bill folded up has 17th of JFK, Penn Building 8. The bombings in Philadelphia with Center City happens on Monday because the football game bombing happens first. That's the 7,000 men being slain. Then the William Penn is the building. It's on the back of a $10 bill. It's the Penis Tower. It's the same tower that's in Pet Goat 2. It has the cross on top. It has the heart on the side of it. It's shaped like a penis. And the $10 bill has the smoke rising up, and when you turn it to the side, it looks like a penis head. So when you have Love Park right caddy corner to the William Penn building, and you have the Pet Goat 2 showing you the heart on the tower, well, then that's letting you know that it's right there. Tower, 17th Street, 15th, the number 15, the number 11 is represent destruction. The clerk's talking about all the time. Number 15, 11, 11th Street, the Lincoln Financial Field is wrapped. 11th Street is wrapped around Lincoln Financial Field. Don't forget about Access Road is right there from Lincoln Financial Field to Broad Street. And then you go up 4.1 miles all the way around William Penn to 17th and JFK. 4.1 miles. Depending on the time of travel, it's an average 23 minutes, 21 minutes, 23 minutes to get there. As Kleck shows you his still shot, I always keep calling it a Snapchat. Why do I keep doing it? It leaves my mind. Anyway, when you push the two damn buttons together and it takes a picture on your phone, he showed you that shows you 410 Access Road going up around the little circle 800 feet until Old Corpus Christi Road, because from that point on, Suite 800, Building 8, the number 8 is right there at 17th JFK. Football bombing on the back of a 50, on the back of a $100 bill. Football bombing. 17th JFK bombing is showing you the Penn Building 8 on the back of a $50 bill. It was 50 miles per hour that shows getting there to Old Corpus Christi Road in 800 feet. It's a couple blocks from the bodega, the main spot, the center of where Tony Yates is. Chapel Road between Chapel and Garfield, and then come to find out the WhiteHouse is right there. There's a Garfield and Funkel place. There are your bombings, the future bombings, and the WhiteHouse on the back of a 20.